I enjoyed what we were doing. I would go home then.
I was sort of jealous when you were at home.
Because I had a couple of beers in the house, better enough.
That's what you do, you need to get up grand. What I was doing was you start getting anxiety because there's so many people talking to you. Like, I'm fucking standing. And that's not just because popular, it's just the way Strabane is, fucking, or everybody. We all know each other, so it's all fucked up, it's all crack.
Oh, we had good crack down there.
We had good crack, and then I was just sweating. I started drinking a couple of wee bottles then. Because the beer was just too much then, and people were fucking, right. And the way then, this is what I must have done for anxiety and stuff. Bang the vodka and then just dun, da-da, you know what I mean? Transform, and you just don't care.
Mr. Motivator.
You wake up in the morning just, right, what happened? Let's piece this jigsaw together. No!
What time were you home?
Many times you put the jigsaw together and then you go,
You started to see it by that picture.
fuck it!
What happened last night?
You're just piecing together. Maybe Wednesday at least before I could comprehend.
Just put the two bits together and it's a bare penis. You're like, no!
Sure, Lavery sent me 15-minute video of me on stage, and it was a good gig, but I'm not watching it. Afraid to watch it, man, because I'll think it'll just ruin the whole fucking lie. You know what I mean? It's hard to watch yourself, man, but I'm told I have to do it. But you're just watching the one and you see every wee fucking thing that annoys you like a brother you hate. It's just going on here.
How you doing here?
Oh. Teapot.
Teapot,
For the first 10 gigs, I used to do this. Didn't even know I was doing it.
I remember that.
Just sure, I've
You ever seen people do that there?
Alvis have it.
Aye.
Our Kaylee's got it as well, but she does it more obvious. She just
Takes a face out or something.
we're going to wonder I'm not like a
I
pig.
don't know if I have.
No, the pig doesn't know. Well, habits. You see them when people have to be calm. I would say tattoo artists and all people with.
I don't know if I have any ticks. Do you have any ticks?
No. Like me? No.
Don't think so.
No, but I was in the green room with two comedians. One of them had dreads and the other had a store. I was so mad. Just, what the fuck's going on?
Hey man, some people, fuck I remember some of the last day we stood there and I hadn't seen them in years and it's the exact same. And it's a big long, really long pause. No, I'm going to do that.
Some people like you finish the sentence for them.
No, I try not to.
I would say, was it, somebody says, was it Talal or somebody says, fucking I say it, I want you to say it.
I was Talal.
Help me along.
Fuck, I don't know why. But then sometimes you only get the wrong word and you only go, playing. No.
I want to drink.
No.
We knew about him, right? And he had, it was that bad, it was really hard to even communicate. 4 pints, back, mouthing, not one, but
Oh, aye. My brother used to be the same call, you mean the same?
and just goes away with drink.
It just goes away with drink.
That would turn you an alcoholic, wouldn't it? You would be drinking all the time for confidence and stuff. That's why you took ease.
That's why you drank to be dead on.
That helped.
Have you all new clothes? What? Have you all new clothes?
No.
You're wearing a lot of new things.
No.
Yeah. Or were you at the back?
No. What's up? Were you at the bandliners?
Were you at the back on Saturdays at the bandliner? Were you lost and found?
Do you know what I've done? Do you know what I do? Arlo put a video up of what my wardrobe's like. He does come up and they're like folded in the bed, and then I open the wardrobe and just go. And they sort of land the way I want them to. So I just work from the top down.
Yeah, so you're always wearing the same.
So the last day, I said there, I'm going to fucking sort my clothes out, because I don't know how it happens. And then I was finding things I haven't worn in fucking months. I was like, oh fuck, how about that? Nothing to try it. No. So that's what's happened. I've got away a pair of clothes, don't fit anymore.
That's what I do.
And then I found a few things, so that's what they're saying.
Man, I'm wearing about 6 t-shirts.
That's what I'm saying, so I was doing the same.
Aye, but that, do you know what? They get washed, they get thrown on the top of the drawer. And then when I go to the drawer, it's the same 5 shirts.
That was one you like.
Men are so fucking
Worse
funky.
sample, just. But, do you ever watch, there's a TikTok and everybody who's, and this is just like, what? Panda shoes. They're like, are they Adidas or Nike or something?
Nike.
So these dudes go, what's the worst shoe you ever
Aye,
made? Panda. I'm just going, fuck, they're alright with them.
Aye, but
Why are they?
I think they're so popular and they're so basic that they're the worst shoe.
Because everybody has one.
Aye, it's like, yes,
But you seem to care more about your footwear than anything else.
Aye, but you know what, man? See, we were over in Budapest there, like, there's loads of stylish men, really into their fashion.
And did you feel?
And I knew they were fashionable, but do you know what? I just realised I'll never be fashionable. You know why? Can't be bothered. There's too much admin.
See, anybody that's good at anything, that's because it's what they're into. You know what I mean? Them boys are only looking good. Oh my god, one great boxer. Anytime we go to do a selfie in the club, he was, give me 5. For everything, so everything has to be fucking right. No, I'm ready.
And it's all like nice iron jackets and all, and man, I just want a comfortable t-shirt.
Yeah. You actually wear, you're the same as me, a t-shirt you don't even have to iron. It's tight enough to fucking iron itself.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking.
So I was like, man, there's far too much admin on being fashionable. Do you ever do shopping online? So man, after chance, I'm like,
And I only buy rare things, you know what I mean? You know what that's like? I don't buy clothes or nothing online.
Like antiques?
Sometimes I'll go.
Bulk man from the antique roadshow.
We're bulk definitely. We go there.
Where's that?
It's a company that does for boys that are out of shape. What I mean out of shape?
Giacomo?
They look like fucking
Is that the
Johnny Vegas.
The tent shop?
Or like fucking Johnny Bravo.
No man, far too much admin and fucking.
Right.
So no, I have to do a t-shirt.
Used to be lots of love or football and Gaelic tops. You would have to iron. Just on me.
I seem to do the same. Because I got a wee bit bigger too, it's a lot of my old tops don't. So.
Round ups.
Really good.
So your wee holidays away, son?
Brilliant, sir. What a fucking spot.
You were saying it's the best place you've been to?
Sunnybrook,
Go. Explain.
just man, beers and foods, man, I've never seen so many places to eat. Like every other shop was a fucking,
what do you call it?
like a cafe or
Outdoors.
Italian or Vietnamese or fucking Hungarian, and then they have all these wee things like, they have a lot of street food shops.
Did you taste a lot of stuff like? Just around tasting everything.
But you know what the good thing was, man, you like, beautiful city, nice weather. So some of the things were like a 30-minute walk, we just standard, man, halfway through, stop for a pint.
That's the way to do it.
And then we just standard in Orbit and had an orange drink. But man, do you know what the best thing was? Like, so there's all these like famous.
Right.
No, the else the drinking and the eating, that's it. So there's like all these like Instagram restaurants and cafes where they're all fancy, so you go there and get a drink and influencers get all that.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
But they were all indoors and there was no atmosphere. Man, the best one was just street cafes. No people watching. Just sitting on a busy street having a beer, just watching people walk up and down the nice weather. Unbelievable. Man, influencers have absolutely do not give a fuck. You know, like lying down and having somebody like, it's like a photo shoot.
Aye.
And you're sitting looking at them going,
This is their real life, like.
aye.
They're not living they're not living my best life.
Man, this girl was just archway at the top of this like Fisherman's Bastion that used to be like a stronghold. Great views. She was just like having a whole photo shoot. You know, people on the background getting annoyed with them, like, get out of my shop now. I was like, see if she speaks to me like that, I will kick you down them fucking steps.
But you'd think about it, you'd love to do it.
Aye, but I'd say fuck off, like.
Fucking they do it.
It's good looking too. I'll be like, oh.
No, but then people sicken me.
Oh,
Like,
man.
what about the two influencers, the daughter and the mother, like, killed your man, ran him off the road.
Aye.
And she was even, when she was found guilty with the cops, she was going,
Must have been an officer. I don't know how long. It was definitely one.
oh, God, I don't know.
I don't. It was definitely one. I wonder, it was definitely one, sir?
Whenever we moved the tables, the very start.
No, because I pressed it because you started talking, and then we were talking about XOX, and that's why I was like, oh,
And you have
fuck.
no computer here to check.
No. Ah, well, it's in the car, I think. Do you want to check?
You're going to have to, sure, aren't you? I didn't know her. How long were we at it?
I'd say 15 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes here.
10?
Do you want to
So-
go to 10 there?
So, just fucking head on. Sure, if we get the... Still recording on his thingies. Fucking...
Nah, but there's no sound.
Is this recording again? I don't know where we stopped off or what happened, but Niall Cook fucked things up.
No, man. Sometimes it ran. Oh, that's the other SD card too. It goes off the odd time. Oh, fuck technology. Anyway.
Do you know what? It'll just be a lull in this video. For maybe 10 minutes at the very most. Do you know what I mean?
Does it pick it up?
You'll get, subtitle of fucking...
Sure, Forbes's fucking wasn't much the sound of this.
But we don't know how long it went. It could be 2 minutes. It could be 5. We're back.
Do you
on
want me
now.
to check? It only take 2 minutes, like.
But then it's breaking the whole rhythm, doesn't it? Like, we're literally still going.
Anyway.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Big Massive Podcast.
We didn't even say, hey, welcome to the Big Massive Podcast. We just started slabbering.
I know.
It was more like a conversation I haven't seen you since you were away sort of thing was going there. So
We were talking about Budapest there and how fucking
Yeah.
unreal it was.
and it was good, but we can't
Do you
go
like
over it.
history things?
This is what I see. Orla is, and I can understand you're going to be paranoid now and look at that every 2 minutes. Orla loves going. It's the places that Orla loves going. I don't care what country they're in. They're the exact same. It's just pool, room. When you go downtown, all the shops are the same by the beach.
Oh, no.
And I always say I'd love to go somewhere where you get to see things, but I just don't think she's the interest. Maybe.
Oh, man. It's all like... We done a boat trip up the Danube, so you see a lot of the sights. And so
You're
like,
all on with the what?
The
Because
Danube?
I love. You're talking there as if everybody knows what you're on about.
the Danube, very famous.
The Danube.
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 Tube.
Tube.
Yub.
Right.
You never, if you heard of the Danube? Ah, of course, fucking silly bastard.
It's not outside my garden.
I know. The Danube, YouTube.
There's no such thing as fucking.
So no, we took a boat trip, man. You get the wee headphones, and they're just talking about all the buildings and like when the bridges and all. Like, I'm not a big history guy, and it sounds a bit boring, but it was actually. So they bring you a wee beer and all. So you're sitting on the boat in the nice weather, sipping a beer, listening to history things, and it's interesting.
Well, you do like history because you like the conspiracy guys, and it's all
Yeah, I suppose.
it's all history. Every bit.
A little bit all the wars were fought, and there's like a wee island and how it came about, and battles were fought over it. And man, see old buildings, like proper old. Man, it's like the pyramids. It's like how did they? How did
I know.
they get so much?
And you're always like, look how dopey people from the 70s are. You know what I mean? And I always think back in the 1700s they must be really dopey, but then you look what they built.
Oh man, Jesus! Some of the things. What was it? It was 1,000 men for 17 years or something, working every day. They built the Parliament building. You know, I see it, man. It's huge.
I'm wondering how many died too. You know the
And none
old
of the
scaffold.
stats like.
Fuck.
But like, there's been a scaffold on it now for the last fucking 50 years or something because they've had to replace bricks static because it's old, like. And there was a bomb went through it in fucking World War II. It didn't explode, but ripped through the roof, and they fixed all that. And man, it's some class stuff, like. Just a real old city, all old buildings. But then there's like a new part which has like all modern, like. You know the shops which you can't go into because they clearly know we can't afford anything in it. Like them shops.
Halfords, Welvers,
Primark.
clothes shops. What do you call them? Madame, the great fucking seamstress, Madeline.
Is that a joke?
Who's your designer, Madame? I done it on stage actually on the Lavris. The girl was saying she's working on Madeline. So I went up and says, "How do you work with the seamstress, the clothes designer, Madame?" She looked at me. I went, "Oh," and then they all laughed. Madeline.
Don't take a wee minute to click there.
Register. That was a good old crack. Good old crack. That's where Geddes was actually telling me about doing the Conspiracy Boys, or guys, 9 hours.
Aye.
Fuck. Some shift.
And he has it,
have to drive down.
edits it down to about 4.
Fuck me. That's long. I think Mickey did it as well.
Mickey's done it twice.
Yeah.
Mickey's are actually very good. But man, he puts out no content.
Just the
I
Pod?
think he's going through it. No pod.
What do you mean?
None.
He hasn't had nothing out now.
He's had one in the last, I would say, one pod, maybe last 6 months.
Sir, there's some work involved in it.
I think he suffered from anxiety or panic attacks or mental health or something.
It's fucking rife at the moment.
It is.
But fuck me, 9 hours. Imagine. That's what I was saying the last one. People organise their fucking pods.
I know, but if you had a really interesting subject and you think it would be good to sit down and have a good fucking...
Oh, it's interesting, surely, aye. You'd need a computer in front of you and stuff up, and it must all happen like that.
Hey man, but see the holiday, bed every night, 9 o'clock.
Up early?
Up early, big breakfast, walking, beer,
Eating
and then
drinking,
just no
chilling.
Wednesday put to bed. Or do you know the way you have a time of the day where you work, you sort the kids, you get the dinner, you get your things
You
done,
only get about an hour.
you do the pod, and then you have 2 hours at night where you fucking settle down before bed. But what if your whole day
It was like this.
was that 2 hours? You're like 9 o'clock, we'll just go to our bed. Because all the things are done, all the relaxing, watching all the wee
Then you go
things.
for a nice big long sleep.
Aye.
I have to get up and do 3 pisses, but
I think I'm doing a couple of pishes.
we're at that age now, sir. We have to just get up and piss.
Couple of pishes.
You're just sitting with a fucking. I was telling you to pee for like 2 hours too, don't you?
Oh, I try to hold it off.
You're holding it up and lying on it.
Some nights you get on and you know you're getting up in 10 minutes and you try to ignore it. You know you're all up in an hour.
Oh, but there's something about getting up, getting a drink of water, getting a good pee, right, and fixing your bed outright and getting back into it just on your own. That makes me go to sleep.
Oh, you definitely sleep.
Because you struggle with the pee for like an hour. It's a wrestle. Like sometimes you dream about no.
Oh, big time. Sometimes I'll have like nightmares but because I have to pee.
16, you could sleep for fucking 18 hours without even thinking of peeing. You could go to bed down for a piss when you're 16 and just howl it for 18 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just put it in the back of
You
my
could fall asleep pissing.
Wake up dry. 20 hour cup. Dry it on while you sleep. Fuck me, hey.
But is there a cut-off point? Because I seem to be thirsty at night.
Aye.
I wouldn't drink all day and then come about 6 o'clock and I'm like...
Aye. No, but sleeping, when I get up, I have wild for me.
Aye, Bob. I'd be thirsty. It's like I could drink a litre of water just before going to bed.
Aye.
You ever a cup of tea before bed?
Makes you pee.
That's the worst one.
I think I just run out of fucking water at night because there's no condensation. And then I'm no water, man. I get up then down for a drink and a pee.
A couple of people shouted to say my fully set me a mouth thing, but I realised I snore when I'm actually a nose breather,
Aye.
but I snore with my mouth closed. So it's like a whole internal fucking thing. It's like,
Aye, it's lovely to listen to all night.
I can imagine yours is a delight.
All this one. I don't know why.
Because
See, somebody
you can actually
says
tip your
that
mouth.
you look like your man out of the fucking Mix the Buns. What do you call it?
Mr. Kipling?
No, what do you call it? What do you call the show on BBC One? Everybody bakes. Bake Off.
Paul White. No. Aye.
Paul
White House.
Holiday or something?
Paul Hollywood.
Hollywood.
But you know who else is in that show?
Would you hear someone? There's another picture up on Facebook. Somebody says me and Paddy Raff. I didn't know Paul Hollywood did stand up. So the two have got it. So right in, who looks more like fucking Paul Hollywood?
I think it's definitely him, is it?
Aye, because he's fat.
I won't say he's fat, no.
Aye,
But you know who else is in Bake Off? Your man that you always say a lot.
so yes. What's he called?
Noel Fielding.
No, he's brilliant. He's funny as fuck, him.
He's good, yeah.
Your other boy doesn't seem to be. He seems to have lost his funniness. Wee bald head boy. He's one of them boys last
Little
week.
Britain. Little Britain, isn't it?
Aye. They had a pile of apologising to do, didn't they, for Little Britain?
I know, but why? Like,
I know, just send her on. It was the time.
and do you know what? That's one thing I was thinking when I was away there too, man. So we went on that boat cruise on the Danube.
The what?
So there was a load of Chinese on it.
Right.
And they were doing like stereotypical Chinese things, like.
Don't.
But I mean, man, they all had the cat. No, they weren't doing kung fu.
Reading
They
dogs.
weren't eating noodles. But man, they all had selfie sticks. And they were all video and everything. So say that was the Parliament building there, your man was like...
Aye.
I was like, who's watching that video back? Would you watch a video of you standing in front
Proving
of the
you're
building?
there.
But
It's all gone mad. Especially there's that many photos took It doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean?
But man, see, like
Billions
we
and
went to the
billions.
Parliament building when I guess. Man, they videoed the whole boot trip.
Boot up.
Boot trip.
What's that in boot up?
Boot trip.
Boot up to the boot up.
So they videoed the whole thing. Start to finish, it was 70 minutes long. They videoed the whole thing.
There's Americans at Lavery's too that videoed every act that was up.
I know, there's a lot of Americans in our thing too, yeah.
Over in
And man, part of the fun was too, like, so me and Karen would have sat quiet, like, so when you're out there, just listen to other people's conversations. Like,
Americans are allowed to, they'll tell you everything.
Aye man, we just sit and listen to their whole life.
Do you think it's the pitch that we just hear everything and they're not, or they're just loud?
I don't know, because, man, the gym has no speaker.
Because the Irish are good at doing that.
Have you ever been to the gym with no speaker?
The Irish, look, don't look now with the fucking hair and your man over there.
Look at the fucking eyes on that counter.
Did you see the side boob in there though? Watch his
Look
pregnant.
at her hoop.
See, we're down there again.
Oh man, and there was this one American who
How loud were they, or what was
was
the,
like
what bars?
somebody
did you get?
strike, man. She looked at the pop eye thing, you know, where her eyes were sitting out,
Google eyes,
not bulgy.
bulgy out. What was her story? Just are you just saying you seen somebody ugly?
No,
Like a condition thing?
from the side on, it was like a chameleon, like. Because I was trying not to listen because she looked like she was looking at us.
Just go slowly around.
And then the other two. Aye, man. So, just Americans, but it was pure shite.
Complaining about nothing.
Oh, and then like there was this whole family, and they were all vegan. So they all
They're
could,
bound to tell you.
I could hear them, but man, they were just talking about it, man.
Loudly.
Aye.
And then they don't care about
And then
all
the
that.
Chinese, like, they speak aggressively. It's like, but it must be all like, you know, fuck, that's a nice building there. Look at that, but it's all.
Sure. They reckon if you decipher,
It's flavor.
somebody did that, the Hitler speeches, and they just sound pure evil.
Aye.
But it's all like, no, our people will look after each other. I don't know what
But
it says.
this guy was like, this husband was directing the wife, so she was standing up and doing it, and he was like, but she was like, oh. So it was nothing.
No.
It was nothing angry, but he sounded angry.
Their body language will be different from what we're used to.
Aye.
You'd think there's a row.
Aye, because you'd have been more like, oh, that stupid cunt, move, fucking Jesus.
Did you see the video of the boy getting battered by his woman
It's
in the rain?
two women.
No, this boy's leaving in the suitcases.
It's two women. Aye.
Is it?
Aye.
Right, then it's not as good.
And somebody we
I
work
was
with,
thinking.
somebody we work with knows them.
Right. Did you see the one with the boy at the pump?
What's the
In
point?
the garage? The old man? Fucking.
Oh, up a hole.
Aye.
I pulling the bat to himself.
Can't get
Sure,
caught.
people-
What is with the human race, man? What is wrong with people? Like, why did he, that's mental health. That's the head away there.
Ah, well, if you're putting a petrol, if you're at the petrol station putting the hose up your hole and pulling yourself off in public, like
In public, and then but
some battle.
But then when he said,
I was like,
"It's a
"Ooh."
waste there." Serious baggage.
I was
too.
like, maybe if a
But-
man was that size, that's
But
what
then
I
when he was caught, I did. Oh fuck! It's like
should I not be?
you're in public.
Wonder was he actually pumping? Like, was he putting diesel on there? Like,
He must. I don't know.
weird.
There's some weird people out there.
Are you kink shaming? Is that what you're? Where did you get that drink?
Why?
I want to taste it.
It's nice. Eh?
Where did you actually get it?
Online.
You're buying them online.
Or I got it for the wins for the exams. So they can concentrate. My Colin, 17 exams.
Oh, you are fucking. You just get sucked in by all. Fuck.
I'll tell you what, it works.
Does it?
I'm fucking focused now, alright?
You weren't focused. On
Ask me a question.
2 plus 2.
I say focus or fuck this. Depends with who you are.
So what happens if the Waynes fail their exams?
I'll be ringing
James Smith.
James Smith.
Let me see it. What's on it?
Natural ingredients, man.
Gog Nixon.
You get up the golf course, no bother.
Rhoda Deola Rosea.
Down the bag it.
Panax. ginseng.
That's the doll made it.
Like there's 120 milligrams of caffeine. Like that's the focus. Like it's have a coffee. Like
I didn't have time.
oh, food supplement. So what's your dinner?
I'm training now for a fight. Don't know if you know.
What's the
Do you know
flavour?
what? Do you know what? I was training because I went to the stag do on Saturday and then I was still a wee bit sick. Not sick, but Monday I was like, but the Saturday when I had a couple of beers with me, I was texting away at Jerry and Jared and all about the boxing and all, and they were saying, I seen a post that they're closing the club now for the summer. So I was like, what's the crack? Oh no, we'll keep training you now right up to the fight. I'm bringing them to the fight too. What are we going to do? Turn me away at the doors? Need your trainers there. And
They turn me away at the door and be like, nah, right on.
I'll wave at you when you're getting through it.
I know the boxer.
But
I know the papa.
so I had to go out yesterday and that's me, one-on-one. Brilliant training, but one-on-one, there's no hiding place. No one they're training you and they're like over, and then they leave you to go over to somebody else to talk and you just go, I'll be all, stop, keep it like that one. And then they turn their back and you just like flopping leaning against the bag. Watching them and all. And then when they look around you, last night there was no...
Just power down.
Last night, it's like one of them toys.
You're like Andy in the Toy Story.
Fight. But
Marty's coming.
1-1. Nowhere to hide, boy. Fuck. But you learn so much more too, don't you? But the boys are doing it themselves now. I was like, I feel a bit guilty here. Making these having to come and open up. And
Especially when you weren't going to go.
had to change their mind. The match was on. Never. I'm sort of like that going. Still, I'm at about 80%. You know what I mean? From the fucking Saturday. Not back to full fucking... But you know what? It motivated me in because I was buzzing. Got a good sweat out.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then I trained there today, and do you know what I mean? I'm back and run there
Well,
tomorrow.
I left you, went home, and I had a few more beers at the house, like, but it wasn't better enough. But my head was a wee tiny bit fuzzy. I said, I'm just going to go on to jiu-jitsu. See, by the end of jiu-jitsu, sorted, gone. 2 hours of getting strangled.
It's mad. You just have to do that thing, and then just get it speeds
it's
everything up.
it's just like a wee reset.
I felt so much better doing it. So then back fucking fight again.
Gym
Think I'll
today.
fight. There now. Yeah.
Was there music?
What do you mean?
Was there music in the gym?
Can't mind. Why?
The speaker's been broke since Saturday. So we're in the gym today, and whoever it's like, it's just like, and you just hear.
There's no music.
No.
I think about it now.
And like you could hear everybody's conversation. Like there's 2 girls must have been talking, but usually you would focus out because there's music pumping and they're up talking. You could just hear 2 women talking loudly. So we were just like lifting weights and these 2 women were nattering away. And then every time somebody coughed, weird man. And then you heard all the
sex noise. That would have been me. Hitting the bag. And then Dom's seen me, so he was over watching me and giving me tips. You know what I mean? So he was at me holding the bag again and pushing me on. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So what I'm doing is 10 rounds, minute and a half, because I'm fighting 3 minute and a half. But I started with a minute rest the first week. I'm down to 40 seconds rest now. I'll go down to 20, hopefully, for the fight. So my recovery is better, like.
Yeah.
But it's getting under it now. Like, I'm getting fucking...
Somebody coming over to help you when you didn't want help.
Everybody's at it.
And you were boxing last night, so you didn't need any. You just wanted a wee...
It was a workout.
You just wanted a wee light.
Aye.
And he was making you push when you didn't want to push.
Now we're sparring on Saturday. You know what I mean? It's just... Sparring away, but right enough. Cahill now, tomorrow I'm going to get my face punched on, because I'll not be able to catch him at all. He's that fucking slick.
You'd be able to catch, but sure, you just know if you single-legged him, he's dead.
Wreck his hair and then hit him a punch.
Aye. If you just blow in his face.
Pull the sock down one, they're not leaving. I'm down fix it.
Hey, your tan's all
this is out next
down.
week, it's not out tomorrow. Fucking here's this and battered.
This
No, it's just fucking slick operator, hey? But it'll be good for me. Movement. Well, the guys I'm sparring with too.
when is it now? How many weeks?
It's like 5.5 weeks or so. Fly in the end of next month. Like.
Aye, live podcast, 30th of May. Folks, Still tickets left. Make sure, please, that you buy some tickets.
It's going to be some night. Some night of comedy.
Can't wait, sir.
What would you
Nothing to talk about whatsoever.
Backstabbing, just
Start the show that morning.
it's fucking land. We're going to get fucking flames and all in the background and all that shit.
You drinking? Thursday night? I think I'm working next day.
I'm going to a wedding the next day, I think.
1st of June?
No.
2nd?
We're doing the Thursday. The Friday's the wedding.
Yeah.
The Saturday, I'm interviewing John Barnes. So I'll be going easy at the wedding.
Is Beer this weekend?
Saturday, Sunday.
You missed the Premiership?
Sure, I'm watching it with him.
Oh, you're watching it with him?
That's the whole point.
Man, did you see
Klopp's last game, we're going to break. There's going to be tears, man. And he's getting wild stick now. Oh, what'll he win? 1 league title in 9 years and all, but look what he did. I don't even think he ended it. I can smell Mark over there. Just
You see the video going on tonight? He must have been taking some time standing in the middle of the pitch, getting ready for
his last away game. Man, I don't think he looks well. I'm worried. I think he's sick. He was doing Liverpool 2.0 flat out all last year, getting the new players in, and then boom.
Could well be.
Then I have another wee theory. Do you remember we tried
Conspiracy guys?
Casado, was it, from
Brighton,
and the other young fella from
Southampton,
and we were willing to pay big, and they didn't come, and it was always like, why the fuck are they not coming? Do you think they would have says, like, do you know the way Ferguson used to get, are you definitely going to be there next season? And I'll sign. Like, if he says, if you ask that and Klopp goes, nah, and you're going, right, fuck that, I'm not going to go with the downfall with Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that's maybe an angle? Because they had to come out with it then quick. Why did they not leave it till the season was over? I suppose he had to get his farewell as well, but there's a wee bit of me thinking that some players do that.
Did you watch the documentary when you know how
Van Persie, didn't Ferguson lie to him, saying he's staying on? It was only that season.
Yeah, maybe Ferguson, alright, cunt. Scottish
fucking turkey face. Rashers.
Yes, he fucking told a great joke on Saturday, mind that one? Heaven's a clock there.
Aye, where would you rather go, hell or heaven? You're like, hell's where the nightclubs are and the fucking dirty woman and the crack, and heaven's just locked there, walking around your bare feet.
Eating bread and water.
Black tea and fucking dry toast for the rest of your life, forever. Send me. Purgatory seems to be the place.
Is there a wee bit in between?
You're not a complete
That's
cunt.
That's the thinking room.
Aye, you're like, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Even if Purgatory, you're allowed to eat popcorn and drink and watch your life back again. They do that. Some fucking horror films, I wonder. From 13 to about 25, I'll be just going, nah, can you not fast forward this shit? Even mute the fucking thing? No, you have to listen to every single line.
That would be a tight purgatory if you had to watch a film of your life.
With your brain tuned in, like? No.
No, just watching from the outside of you walking about doing things, making jokes and no doing it.
Fucking hell, maybe an earring with a cross hanging from it.
Bullying boys. Some wee fruity guy.
Watching yourself pop your baloney.
The first awkward sexual encounter. Is it on yet? Oh, a bit tight.
Things you haven't told anybody. You have to watch it with all the in-laws too.
No, everybody in Purgatory has to watch you.
Everybody just...
And then this is the first time you're going for a wank.
Purgatory is... Everybody in Purgatory has to watch everybody's life. So we have to watch my full life first and then yours. So by the time we get to yours, it's just like, fuck me. Mine's will be entertaining enough. But you
get into the sexy parts?
No, I think you have to sit and watch it with all your family. It's dead. I mean, grannies and grandas and aunties and all that you love.
And that time
and even your thoughts come up. Bloop, bloop. No, the real thoughts. I didn't think that. God put it in the head around the corner. You fucking did.
That's like David Beckham and Victoria. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, but imagine you put the thoughts up too.
You missed that chapter, did you? You didn't think we'd do this chapter?
Oh, watch the full thing back with all your thoughts.
Thoughts, ideas, opinions, and what you did. My trapdoors would open up at about 19. Oh, hell.
You wouldn't get the whole way through.
You know what's coming to.
Even as a Wayne.
You know what's coming, hey?
No, that was a cracker, hey?
Old Purgs.
No, brilliant.
That was us 4 pints in slagging people. Because we went round for Electric Arcade.
Did you see me get that person we were talking to mixed up with her sister, and I pretended like...
It should be a good wee fucking video because things happened. See, sometimes you just roll. You know yourself, Mark. Things just happen. I think you were doing a video one time and a helicopter just flew over. I think you just caught it. Was there like one of the rap songs your brother did? Oh. And it was just like you didn't ring like anywhere else would need a helicopter. He was just fucking shooting a video and oh fuck. Do you know, see when we did the one with the ambulance in the background and all, and a bit of crack rate. But when we were down there too, doing a video.
So the boy was telling the story and he went, the boy spat in my face. And just as he said spat in my face, the boy dropped a fucking pint glass. And then here's a video of the boy cleaning up it and the boy's running down the street.
Doing this now. And we had the pencils then, we were cheeky. But it was like awkward at the start sitting in Christie's. God,
it was.
God, you asked him, did you?
I wouldn't know why they came in doing them videos all the time.
I'll tell you what, and that's tight. See the pint done? Maybe 2. That's the crack.
Aye.
See drunk down next week? Nah.
No.
Everybody's like, hey!
What about your voice next week?
What?
You're like fucking Johnny Cash. No, do you know what? Hey, see, writing a video and then us going out and like even people walking by shooting it, no bother. But see, having to go onto a place and go onto like groups of people.
It's easy when it's just us.
Aye.
Doing it. I don't like going and interviewing and all, and there's one to do that too. What I noticed too is, see, whenever I went what do you call them boys from Ballymena? No. The Bonkers crew.
The Bonkers.
Bonkers.
Man, I've seen them. They're all meeting up now. I'm going to tag you.
Next week I'm doing the thing, sure.
The rafting.
So, see, whenever they were doing the thing in the street, I felt awkward doing it. But back in the day, it was all I did too. And I remember going out with Duffy and all and going, fuck it, do that.
You see now, if we were doing that
when
video,
you start getting complaints from people that don't want on videos and people fucking, do you know what I mean? And you're just like, just do your own thing now.
You see, if we were shooting a video down the canal and there was 100 people standing around watching and I'm acting, I couldn't care about that. But see, going down, the thought of having gone down the bar and...
Excuse me.
Aye. Do you want to be on a video? Like, it actually worked alright. There's probably enough there that's funny enough. And do you know what? Probably the funniest part is me and you at the start, me and you at the end.
Don't know. You don't know until you look at it. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck, the quality has fucking phones.
See, that's what we were saying. See, when you use it, see, most people do videos. A lot of the time they're in selfie mode and the quality shit. Just spin around is far better. Some difference.
Just me, you, and Ozzy Osbourne out filming.
Your wee man, he was good. He got pints as well. He must have enjoyed himself.
No, well, I think he was getting sick after 2 pints. He was like, oh, excellent.
He couldn't drink another one. Why was he drinking the night before? Or is it just
not a big drinker?
Cider too.
Cider. Fuck.
Did you ever stick your finger in cider?
Yep.
Boom.
Hey, but how dead was the town?
Aye.
I think everybody was doing what you were doing, Mark. Barbecue and beers. Great weather. Man, £5 a pint. That gets you fucking... Like, you're getting 3 or 4 drinks at the home for the price of 1 pint. Mine used to do me, I got around £16.
18 pounders on there for 1 round. 3 beers. You're like, fuck me. That's the carry out and the fags.
That's everything's for. It's the night.
That's you started the back garden. Like. So I was thinking too, I was saying they Paddy Raff on the night of the alley. That was a cracker day too. Do you know, some people even get their tickets. I will go, but we'll have a beer. And then you're drinking, and you're going, fuck it. Alright. This country anyway, any weather can affect gigs.
Aye.
People just lie in the garden and listen to music.
I'm working Sunday night time. It's the last day of the Premiership. That's to be nice. Wouldn't mind a beer.
But you're working.
But I'm going to cancel, I think.
Can you do that?
But I'll put it out there. Can anybody swap me? And if I can't, I'll do it. If I can get it swapped, swap it, but if I can't,
You need to get on the ball now then.
aye. Just wouldn't mind Sunday. Like if Pop's leaving and I'm having a beer, I might need a console.
That'd be wee
Might
Peter
not fucking-
Beardsley and then just go home and chillax. I'm off Saturday because there was a double booking. I was meant to be doing... Adam Mogi had me booked for Saturday for the Funhouse opening for Tim McGarry. And he sent me a text during the week going, hey, if Eamon wants to come and jump on Friday for 5 minutes, no bother. I was like, Friday? And I checked my thing. I'm doing my Carney show on Friday. He says, how the fuck? So I went through the messages then just to make sure. He said, so he did. I replied to the one where he says, can you do Saturday the 18th?
I love that.
Thank God, And then he goes, oh man, that's my fault. Because Tim couldn't do the Saturday, he changed the Friday and didn't tell me. And I'm that. In the meantime, McCartney got in touch.
I love scrolling back and being right.
Just,
And not even pointing.
'Cause you're not- you don't know until you find out.
Just reply, full stop, and just brings it up.
because you don't know until you see it either.
Aye.
You're going to argue it.
Aye. Oh, aye.
But if you're not 100% sure, then you just say evidence.
Oh, I love it. Aye.
Because Mickey Bartlett triple booked one time.
Aye.
Triple booked. Like,
That sounds like a Mickey thing.
he texted me today, man, just send me the gigs I'm doing for you, will you? I said, Mickey, there's 4. Borderline 5, actually. And tell me you can do them. I go back, I 100% was just, I need to get them in the diary. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got a bit of feedback for your wee bit of insight into your Kosh and the City conundrum.
What?
So somebody was telling me the day they're going to Mickey Barton, and I was like, oh no, the Kosh. They go, no, he's in the Brickwork the night before.
I know,
and it's in the City and it's handy, so we're going there.
Sure, I'm opening for Mickey.
But man, like, it's just like,
Looks like we might be moving.
well, do you know what she actually said to me? Something that you said today. She was like, I could sort of getting out, but she said, it's a fucking nightmare. I'm waiting on taxis getting back. I was like, that's exactly what he said to me today.
Think
I
of
said,
the
people are
sandwich
going
board.
out and having a great night,
Aye.
but all they can remember is nightmare getting a taxi home. That's the line. That's the. Do you
And the next time you're going, sure.
remember how long we waited?
Fucking people want to be able to go into the bar before a different bar, land, do the gig, and then you're in the city.
So I would
See
say
if we had a sandwich board with the poster on it. Think even the many people in there walking past it up at the Bentley.
the chicken box seems to get a decent crowd because it's comedy and it's in the town centre.
Aye. Well, the chicken box, I think, they didn't stop the whole way through COVID. And we're giving people a bit of entertainment and also, and the atmosphere in there is great. See, for an open mic, that's the fucking best one about. Everybody's chilled out. I have a couple of pints that night. I'm in this week, right enough, this Thursday night. And
I'd love to get down at night.
because everybody's all comedians that we know, and so if you're getting up the mess. I get up and mess and try new shit, and sometimes it doesn't work, but we can talk about that. That was bad, wasn't it? And get a laugh out of that, because that's what it is. It's an open mic. No point in me going up there and doing stuff that works. I had a couple of new jokes worked this last couple of gigs. Was it telling you? I think it was telling you.
I think so. But don't be saying them.
I'm not going to say that on there. It was a cracker. No one of them ones. Boom. Oh, right. I think I read it. Did it in dailies and then did it ever since, and it's working every time. 2 libraries everywhere. Been using it.
Tell me this: you were hanging the last day. What was fucking monkeys riding horses like?
Good, sir. But not as good as the first 3. But good because it set it up for the rest.
Is it 2 computer generated or?
Jesus, sir, you forget their CGI. That's better. It's the special effects are better than anything.
Right.
Jesus, there's times there's chatting and you get into the characters and all. It's just there's a couple of wee things I was just like right. But do you follow them? Do you remember the first one? And the first one, right? People don't really notice, right? Do you remember the Charlton Heston one?
Aye, they're not connected.
Right, but I think they are, right?
Well, they're not.
Listen.
Well,
Go on,
I'll listen to a podcast this week. That's
okay.
confirmed they're not. Go.
So see the very first Charlton Heston one, how that started. Ones went to space, thought they landed on a different planet. Until the very end, they realised it was the Statue of Liberty.
Fucking monkeys riding horses.
So they went away and time travelled a bit. Came back years later. And the whole place was fucking ran by monkeys. Right? That's what happened the first one. And the first new one, and you mightn't notice, but in the TVs and all, while all the show was going on and all, it showed you about these people going to Mars for the first time. So we're thinking now, they're going to
Who's
come back.
we? You and your dad were at the cinema.
Me and a group of monkey riding horses gang. You know what I mean? Me and a few Planet of the Apes fucking dudes.
Hey,
Me just telling the boys on WhatsApp.
where do you hear this? So
But do you not think, why are they showing...
I think it is a reference to the film, but they're not connected. There's major reasons why they're not connected, but I can't remember now.
Can they not now in the next... Because this is the way it's getting
But
set
they don't
up. So
want-
I know more than you know, you see.
But they don't want them to be connected. They want them to be...
Are they going to do a full 360 where like the third of this new
See
trilogy?
that film? Somebody already had a script for that film, but it was nothing to do. It was just a film about monkeys taking over the planet. And they go, why don't we do like a reimagining of Planet of the Apes? So it was already wrote, and then they went, well, sure, we'll make a Planet of the Apes, but it was it was about monkeys taking over the planet.
And they're doing all the human things now again. Do you know
Now they can't believe the monkeys are.
Now they're all constant to each other. Do you know what I mean? Because it's way decades in the future, or generations actually.
Man, but what do you hear?
And they're all, do you know that they're religious? This is not a spoiler, but do you know the way we would have crosses? Their religious symbol is the window that he drew. You know, the one I fucking remembered.
Yes.
That's the symbol. So that's them all, Caesar, Caesar.
All right.
But it was just a window.
But he was a real...
Huh?
He was a real deity. Like they're all following a god, but he was real.
Aye.
Or we followed a god that wasn't real.
Oh.
But man, what do you hear this?
You're going to hell, boy.
So one day I was on Instagram and it was a clip, like, you know this, when you're flipping through, the trailer of Planet of the Apes came on. So they were all fucking riding the horses, so I screenshotted it.
That's right.
And then I put it on thing and I tagged you, fucking monkeys riding horses. So if you don't listen to this podcast and you have no idea what that means, man, the many people sent me like racist fucking, aye man, that's all them boys fucking taking over the fucking letter. I was like,
No way!
Oh man, no.
What?
Man, people were just like, aye. And they're all in Parliament too. And you're like, oh no.
Oh, sort of like people are taking it like monkeys can't swim.
Aye, that's exactly.
No way.
I was
nah.
like, they were like, oh, monkeys riding horses. Like, oh, aye, they can't swim.
It's a running theme in this podcast about Tommy Canning, a mate of ours,
Aye.
coming out of the cinema. That was fucking shite. Too far-fetched. Monkeys riding horses. I'm sitting there going, fuck, it was when they're speaking to each other. Really. Well, that was the whole, that's it. So that's where, so it was an inside joke, sort of.
It's an inside joke, but no, people weren't against me. They were like,
Support me.
you're right. They were like in support of the racism.
Fuck, it's getting bad, hey? It's getting bad. See this, do you know anything about the Rwanda deal?
Aye.
So they sort of gested it as
They're going
Rwanda says send them to us, we'll look after them.
Yeah.
So they must be paying them a few bucks or something.
So if you can't, if there's certain stipulations, but if not, there's going to be a lot of refugees now shipped to Rwanda.
So people are, so what they're doing is sneaking over from France.
Aye.
But how are they getting Ireland?
Boats.
Stowing away in Glen.
Oh, aye.
Aye. But I would say the Brits are fucking going, oh.
But sure, I was chatting to one of the
Because
guys.
they're all leaving and they're going to the Republic.
Sure, I was chatting to one of the guys that stowed away, and he got to Ireland and they Belfast. And he was walking about, but he thought he was in England. It took him months to realise he wasn't in, because he didn't know.
Sure, you wouldn't be able to read anything, or
No, so he didn't know. So he thought he was in England.
And then you get the argument. It's all. I don't want to get into it, but it's all young, fighting, capable men that are coming. Where's all the children and wains? But I always say too, who takes the risk? The man always takes the risk.
Well,
if he's got a family and wains and all, you're not going to send a woman over.
A lot of young people I work with walked for days through deserts and like lost friends and people left behind that died, and
People,
like there's no babies walking 3 days in the desert. Like it's
And you know the mad
it
thing
is young abled men that get through because they're young abled men.
A lot of too is the Western world started the whole fucking thing. Start wars, spend money on fucking selling fucking weapons. Then when that whole country's fucked up, people leave and come to the West, and they're like, "What the fuck you doing coming here?"
Oh man, it's actually fascinating to see some of them come with such strict religious views. And
Halal and all, I'm learning.
Aye, but the Western world's kind of breaking them a wee bit. So some of them have started not wearing the whole fucking get-up, and they've started wearing normal clothes, Western clothes, and
Maybe it's
but they're very gullible too. So they're very anti-homosexual. And one of the girls was saying the last day, she goes, like, there's lots of gay couples in the Western world. Why is there none in our religion? And we're like, there's loads.
just can't say it.
They're just terrified. And if you come out that you can't be religious anymore.
People are saying why it's LGBT supporting Palestine because they're anti-gay. part of their religion. They're going out because human lives are more important than
Sexuality.
gay issues at the minute. Like.
100%.
Babies dying that don't have a clue about sexuality. There's nothing to do with LGBT.
Budapest now, very, very Israel. A lot of Israelis and
Isn't it Dubai and all too? You can't. It's illegal to be gay.
Aye.
Where was it the World Cup was?
Doha is no
But they reckon anybody that went it.
UAE was it United Arab?
Aye.
Why are you getting that?
Emirates.
Yes, whatever.
United Emirates.
No, that's
the fucking
that's the
stadium.
airplane. Fucking Hers and Ryanair caught me.
So,
Sir, you can only take a handbag now on the plane.
that you fucked.
Literally, you can only take a handbag, sir. Something fucking super small. Like, know the thing that, know your wee small cabin? That's £50 extra.
What?
Man, you can only take a wee tiny small bag.
What about the bag you put on?
You have to pay.
Aye, so that's always the way. Just
No, but
bring
it's
it on.
like, no, it's like 50, this is not the away flight. This is you going to Liverpool for the weekend. You can only take a wee small thing that has to fit into something this size.
If you're only going for 4 days, sure. If you get a woman going for 4 days, some of the suitcases Arla brings for one night in a hotel. You're going, where are you going? You don't need anything.
No. A mate of mine, Wilkie in Derry, shout out Wilkie, he went to my stag for 3 days with just a pair of pants and a pair of socks in each pocket.
That's my dad. My dad went to
So I turned
Liverpool.
up the airport with. He lost his passport, his coat.
My dad went to Liverpool too, just to fucking change underpants. I remember we went to a karate tournament and or what was jiu-jitsu, big Eugene the mate. I knew he had nothing because his bag was blowing in the window and he was jogging over to the car and it was fluttering. He just had his gi in it. That's all he brought with him. Changed into his gi back in his
It must
clothes.
have been a strong one.
Aye, and he wouldn't even have a fucking shower after it. Straight back in, just fucking right. Let's go.
Oh, aye.
Sitting somewhere eating burgers. Loves burgers. Loves burgers. But what were we on about? They reckon that World Cup in the UAE was the best fucking, because there was no fights and there's no, because of the strict rules, and some of them
Your
are
fucking
draconian.
hands cut off.
But
You
people
reckon if
enjoyed
you
it.
lost your phone, you come back a day later, but still just lying there?
Well, I watched the video where a guy left his wallet and his phone and left it and ran away
Remember, if you leave your bike,
and came back. If you leave your bike in China,
call back.
3-year call.
That was about 3 years ago.
And I did the story. If you lose your bike, if somebody steals your bike in China, you've got it back. What? 12 hours. Will we make a number up? And then I said the same quote 3 months later, but it said Japan. Just pop over a wrong country there. And I don't know where I got that information. Could have been a dream.
Did you buy on any of the baby reindeer stuff? Did you watch the interview?
Jesus, that's tight. Oh, I did watch it, but I tell you, she's a lion here.
That's what I took too. She's fucking insane.
She's definitely mad because she started getting a wee bit angry in the interview.
And she was like,
Sorry.
I've got a photographic memory. And he was like, so what what qualifications have you got? Just a wee bit of this.
Were you in jail? No, I think she was.
Aye,
But because their lawyers are coming, it says the show says she was arrested. She was in jail multiple times. See, multiple is now their angle.
but can you not? Is it not a
Sure,
case?
he's got the evidence of
But is
all
it not
that.
the same as you, the Orange Man? Like, although you can say it's a true story at the start of Star Wars, it doesn't have to be true. Like, this is a true story. It's Star Wars,
And they
it's
didn't mention the
This
person.
is a true story, and it's monkeys riding horses.
Aye. But they didn't mention the person they were talking about either. There's no evidence
No,
of that.
that's what I mean. It's all fabricated. So I don't really.
Fargo, at the start of every Fargo's.
Aye, this is a true story. That's what I mean.
The same line. Some names are changed.
100%.
But it's all true. But it's all fish. Aye,
Well,
they're going to work.
monkeys riding.
Imagine that sitting outside waiting for you and all. And I watched the next episode. Jesus. I had to fast forward, you know. Just watch.
Did you watch it, Mark?
He had
Episode 4 is.
Aye, and the guy acting it was the boy that actually experienced it, and they put him in the mental downturn, so he reenacted it.
Just that flashing behind him at the end. Oh.
I just thought that because you can watch it on Netflix, going square to square. Just get it to the end, but he's not happy. And then I just sort of have a good idea of what happened. You know what I mean?
Oh, you just fast forwarded it.
Just seen him raising the floor, and I went,
Tight, boys. I was unsettled going to bed that night. Like.
because that was in my head. You saying that to me, and I was like, I don't want
It was really bad. Fuck, I was horned the teeth going to bed.
Couldn't settle. Oh, is there anybody laying a heap?
Oh, I told that the last day. So we were all like, "Aye, man, I was fucking rough and unsettled." I was like, "Aye, man, I was unsettled going to bed. Horny as fuck."
Couldn't get fucking rid of it. Oh, and there we go.
That'll do us. Ladies
So-
and gentlemen, we have a big show on the 30th of May. Please buy tickets. We have 2 weeks left. We need your support. It's going to be a fucking great show.
Great comedians, great
Comedians. Wee bit of the pod. We have a competition. Kill
crowd
running.
interaction. It's going
A
to
few beers. It's going to be a massive show for cheap. For super cheap.
It's amalgamation of the Boiler Room and the Big
Live
Massive podcast going together. So get on it.
Right, up a hooge.
Mm-hmm.